Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode from StudTech. And we're going to be doing some really cool stuff in this episode, but first I just wanted to show you a couple minor changes. So I built myself an Induction Smelter so that I could get hardened glass, which I used to make myself this reinforced portable tank. That thing holds 128 buckets of lava, which is fantastic. I also have this all hooked up and ready to go. It looks like my thing's out of power though, so why don't we fill that up real quick, and we'll just take our 4 buckets of lava, dump them into our magmatic dynamo, and then we can put that stuff back. But anyway, what we're going to be working on in this episode is we're going to be doing some work in the Nether on the Nether Transportation system, or more specifically, the Nether Hub, even though it's not really a true hub at this point. It's just kind of a place. Now, you may notice that this has changed a bit. It looks a lot different than it used to. This happened in a live stream. Saturday night, Scar and I worked together to get this all fancied up, and I must say, I really like this design and the way that it all turned out. Everything's all labeled now, and it actually looks like a nether tunnel that's worthy of StudTech. Really looks fancy, and I really like it quite a lot. But anyway, you can see this room, not so much the case. This room looks a little bit underwhelming, shall we say. So that's what we're going to be working on in this episode. And basically what we're going to try and do is take this general color palette and feel and just kind of adapt it for this room. So let's go ahead and get to work. The first thing that I want to do is I want to make a space for where these pillars are going to go. That's going to be the first thing. So let's do that. I have everything I need in this backpack? Yes, this backpack. Okay. So we've got ourselves our chisel, and we're going to take these sunken stone panels right here, and that's what these pillars are made of. And we're going to kind of bring those over this little archway. We're going to leave a gap right here, because that's going to be for these creeper faces. But that's the first step. Then, I'm going to take out the floor, because the floor right now is also looking a bit, underwhelming, shall we say. And we'll be replacing this with kind of a nifty design type deal. Let's go back into this backpack, and we'll grab our cobblestone. We'll start chiseling that up right away. I only need... actually, let's see. We will need 1, 2... We'll need 6 of these. And that's these cobblestone with creeper panel right here. And we'll just put those in. And I think I'll put a torch above them for now. This is not ultimately where the torches are going to go, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to expand this a little bit so that we've got a doorway. We'll have a total of 4 doorways, one that goes out this way and over this way, and then we'll have one basically going out in each direction. So that's our plan. I'm going to extend this by 2, I think. Yes. So we'll go 1, 2, and we'll do the same over here. So this total room is going to be a grand total of 9 by 11, I believe. It'll be 9 this way and 11 deep. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll have a doorway that will go basically right here and kind of come up and over, which you'll see in a minute here. So we'll kind of clear this space out, and then we'll do the same thing over here as well to make room for where these extra doors, these additional doors are going to go. And we can go ahead and get those put in. Ooh, I'm a little bit too far away. There we go. We can get these put in right away. And that way this will be easily expandable in the future. And we can go and put those creeper panels in right away as well. There we go. So that's our basic design that we're going for. Now, the next step is we want to get the floor in here, and we also really kind of need to get some lights in here as well. I really don't want to use torches for this particular room as the primary light source. So let's go back into our backpack, and we'll grab some of these factory blocks. 2 stacks, I think, should be plenty. And we will chisel one of these as gold-plated rusty purple blocks, and one as gold-plated fancy circuit blocks, which is this kind of red one right here. And I think what we'll do is we'll take these blue ones all the way around the edge, like... Oh, that was not intentional. Let's fix that. I forgot that those were Carpenter's blocks. Fix those up real quick. There we go. That's better. And then here, I think we'll go and make a line of red, like this. And then we'll do the blue. And we're basically just making a pattern like this. So that looks pretty good. Now, it's a little bit, it's okay. So what we're going to do to spice it up a little bit is we're going to take out these corner pieces in the red. And I think we'll take out these ones too. And maybe this one here. And we're going to use these for the lights, which I think will look pretty good once it is all said and done. There we go. And I need to test and see, is this bedrock? That is not bedrock there. Is it bedrock over here? No. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take out these as well. And we'll be doing something up there, I think. Although it doesn't really... I don't know if it necessarily matters that that's bedrock. We might be able to... Yeah, we'll work on that as we go. Okay, but anyway. Let's go back into our backpack, grab this glowstone, and that's what we're going to use here in the floor. I think this corroded glowstone tiles looks pretty good for this. So we'll just put those in all of these empty spots right there. So that looks a lot better than it did, I must say. That doesn't look too bad. However, we're also going to have to do something with this. So let's go ahead and remove these. Right here, the ones right in front of the door. Basically these kind of edges over here. And we'll fill those with these red factory blocks. Like that. I think that looks pretty good. Now over here, I don't think I'm going to do anything special. Ooh, maybe I should though. Maybe we should bring this back a little bit. Oh, it's just a cover by itself. Okay. Actually, that works out pretty well. We can just leave that the way it is. And then these we can fill in too. I forgot that those covers were there. Ooh, that I don't like though. Okay. I forgot that that goes over. Let's just leave this. Actually, no, I know what we can do there. I have a plan. Now, I would cover those up with these covers like we did in the Nether Tunnel, but I don't want them to stick out past this pillar. I don't think that would look very good. So what I'm going to do instead is I think I'm just going to use straight black cobblestone like this. I think that will look better for this little bit right over here. And then the ceiling we're going to do primarily in black as well. And maybe this wall too. Let's take this out because we don't need that anymore. This will be a doorway that goes into a little room of some sort. I haven't decided what's actually going to be in that room yet, but I do want a doorway here as well. And we'll go back into... Actually, no. Let's replace these right away, too, while we're thinking about it. There we go. And we just need our black cobblestone. And we'll fill all of that in as well. So that looks pretty good. Then we'll take our chisel and turn this back into these creeper panels like that. There we go. That looks wonderful. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get ourselves some of those black cobblestone covers. So for that, I'm going to take out my saw. Let's just do away with this nether rack. I don't need it, and it's just kind of in the way at this point. And what we'll do is we will create a bunch of these black cobblestone covers, like you see here. There we go. And we can put those kind of back here and then on the ceiling as well. And that will just make this whole room look a little bit more, kind of fitting this theme over here. So let's cover up the ceiling. It'll also get rid of this nasty netherrack growth that's hanging down from the ceiling as well, which makes it look rather uninviting. And the nice thing about this is that by using these covers, we don't need to worry about it interfering with the bedrock, which you have up here. Oh, Hector was on. I totally didn't even notice. He must have logged on while I was AFK earlier. Totally missed him. Hector's doing very well. He's got all sorts of cool plans, and actually I think he's working on like a mini game type thing right now with hang gliders and stuff. Very, very cool. And actually, he just recently had his 100 subscriber special as well, so he's doing well. I'm very happy that Hector is on the server with us. I like him quite a lot. Let's finish up this ceiling. Now, we're not going to just have this black cobblestone as the ceiling, because I think that would look just a little bit too monotonous. Just a little bit too bland if we only use these for the ceiling. So we're going to have to do something else up there as well, although I don't really know what yet. I'm kind of leaning towards glowstone again, just to kind of break this up a little bit. We can take out maybe these right here, like this. And that one is bedrock, naturally. But that's okay, because what I'll do is we will do panels, which, as you can see, hang down just a little bit from where the normal, from where the covers do. They're just a little bit thicker. And I'm almost tempted to put one right here as well. In fact, I think I'm going to, even though that'll leave me with 3 glowstone panels. That's okay. So we've got our lights up in there. We might do something else with this ceiling as well, maybe as we go along, but for now, that will do. That will do, and I think that will do quite nicely. So we've got ourselves this nice little room going. This is still under construction, obviously. This will be a room Probably that I'll end up putting like, a crafting table, maybe some basic supplies and things like that in as well. But that's about all the time that we have for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. Let's see, from over here, oh, that looks much better. The giant W on the house, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. All right, I think the house still needs something for detail right in